The time is now 5:14 on this Sunday afternoon, and let's take a look at your full forecast because we did have a severe thunderstorm warned storm over portions of northwestern Hill County earlier this afternoon. That's since been allowed to expire, and that storm system is lashing the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex as well. But here in central Texas, we have this outflow boundary that's brought quite a bit of thunderstorm activity to areas east of I-35. There's also areas like San Saba, and look at this storm. This just blew up over these last couple of minutes over southern portions of US 190 in western San Saba County west of the Colorado River. This is our strongest storm in central Texas so far. Frequent lightning and quite a bit of that downpouring taking place there. But let's take a look along Texas Highway 164. This is in eastern and central sections of Limestone County, just to the south and west of Mexia. It lashed through the Mart area just a little while ago as well. And there's still even a little bit of lightning and heavier rainfall just to the north of there as well. Could even see some very small hail associated with that as well. And now let's look at this storm just to the south and east of Salado and east of Gerald over portions of northern Williamson County. There you see that red there. That's that area of heavier rainfall and again frequent lightning. And you can see that storm from our tower cam in downtown Temple. Look at that. Temperatures in those mid-90s. There you see that rain shower off to the southeast. That's associated with that storm that we just saw you. And all of it's moving pretty much in a southeasterly direction. Winds coming out of the north at around 8 miles an hour, which means that outflow boundary has made it into the Temple area, and the temperatures are going to respond eventually, but right now they're sitting in those mid-90s in Temple as well as Marlin, upper 90s as you head to places like Hearn as well as College Station, mid-90s in Centerville. But behind it, temperatures really dropped it. Goldthwaite at 78, Meridian at 78, Gatesville checking in at 84 as a result, because the atmosphere is going to take its time to recover before any more rain chances and thunderstorms can fire up for tonight. Speaking of, we're going to be looking at mid to upper 70s with those winds shifting to a more northerly flow behind the frontal boundary. That's going to be just a slow roller throughout our region for tonight heading into tomorrow. Speaking of tomorrow, look at that. Temperatures barely even getting even near 90 in spots. This model, in fact, only has 86 for Fairfield and 87 for Mexia. Waco, we're going to officially call 89, but it may not even get there. So well below average for the second day of August. Remember, the average high is 98, and we're not even going to get to 90 in spots. So well below average to start, which is pretty much going to be a welcome relief for a lot of us. Now let's time all of this out for you. It's just going to be scattered in nature. Now I do want to stress that not everybody is going to get a thunderstorm, but those who do will be seeing some heavy downpours and maybe even a few strong wind gusts as well. With that storm in northern Hill County, there was reported for wind gusts of around 60 miles an hour and quarter-size hail. So hail, not necessarily a threat, but that hail is definitely going to be something we're going to want to watch for because that can still pop up in a few of those thunderstorms. The end result of all of that, I'm going to give that a 7 on the Jordan meter. Well below average, mix of sun and clouds throughout the course of the day with that northerly flow. Highs only going to get to those upper 80s, going to get barely to 90 in spots because we're well below average and we still have those thunderstorms to contend with as you kick off your Monday morning. But then things start to improve by the time we get to Tuesday. Yes, there are scattered, very slight rain chances, but their rain chances are there nonetheless. And even though we've had 10% rain chances, especially in the past, we have still seen one or two areas, especially along that I-14 corridor, that have seen light rain chances. But this is the best rain chance of the next 7 going from tonight into tomorrow. Highs only going to get to those upper 80s, but we get right back into that summertime pattern as high pressure builds in as we head through the middle and latter portions of the week. With that, Nikki Lattarulo hopefully can provide us with some news on more gold medals coming up right after this break.